Hey there, I'm Eisen, and I'm about to start playing as a member for the first time in my life. But I have a problem. As you can see, I don't have the right grip. If I show my face in the members world while having only chainmail rune armor, I'm sure I'll get laughed at, which will hurt my fragile ego. So, before I go to redeem my bond, I'll prove myself worthy by completing the ultimate test for every free-to-play wheel ad. Dragon Slayer 1. And that's why I came to the Adventurers Guild and spoke to this lovely fella. It did get me to reconsider my life choices, but nonetheless, we started our quest. Our quest in order to earn the right to wear the rune plate body armor. We are sent to Oziak, someone that apparently grinded so hard he can make rune armor and now is wasting his life away in a hut that doesn't even have a furnace, west of Edgeville. Okay, so while we are going to Ozzy Boy, we can talk about what this series is actually going to be about and some account goals. I've been playing RuneScape on and off for a few years now, but always as a free-to-play, because I don't have the money to spend on a subscription game. And when bonds got introduced, I wasn't aware of it until about a year ago. So now that I have the GP and the time, I want to actually get into members and see the full glory of the land of Gielinor. I also thought that documenting this journey of someone that is familiar with free-to-play and sort of familiar with members, because all of the videos I've watched, would be fun. Back to Oziak. He was kind of a dick actually, sent me to fight a dragon that has destroyed a whole island called Crander, but didn't even tell me how to kill it, or even the backstory, which I got from the guild master. Speaking of which, T-posing back to the Adventurers Guild, and the master was surprised to learn about the task we've been given, and told us the tragic backstory of Crander and the dragon. Blah 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 blah, thriving strong community, yada yada yada. Dragon Elfgar awoken because of one idiot, and the place got destroyed. Like I said, tragic. Now what we need is to get the map pieces from the 3 survivors of the island, the 3 Zars, Thalzar, Lozar, and Malzar. We also need a ship, a captain to sail it, and an anti-dragon shield that later I learned that Horatio the cunt won't give it to me because I had one in my bank. We will start by collecting 1 piece of the map from each Tsar. Melzar got inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons and built a dungeon to hide the map piece that will let us fight the dragon. Thalzar died and hid his piece in his grave that needed the most random things in order to open, and the information would be given to us by an oracle in Ice Mountain. Lozar had our map piece stolen by goblin raiders, and now it's probably in Goblin's village. So, our goal is to collect all the map pieces, get a ship from Port Sarim, a captain that would be willing to sail it, and off to adventure. Adventure! We started with Thalzar, because Ice Mountain was the most accessible from the Adventurers Guild. Speaking to the Oracle, we realized we needed this random stuff that I thought to myself, oh, I'll get it during the quest. No need to buy it from the GE. What an idiot. But, if we're already here, let's go to Goblin's village and get Lozar's map piece. At first I thought I should kill the goblins and maybe a random one will drop the piece. But after a few seconds, I remembered I already helped the goblin generals, and they probably will give it to me. Worst case scenario, we wind blast them all. What do you know? They did help me. Apparently, one Wormbrain had stolen the map, and is now in the jail of Port Sarim. How convenient. Well, let's teleport to Lumbridge and get Silk and anti-dragon shield from the Duke. Oh, wait. For some reason, he won't give us one. Yeah, this took me way too long to figure out that I already had one in my bank, and he isn't in the habit of just giving away shields willy-nilly. Anyway, moving on. Got the Silk from the trader, and more walking to Port Sarim. To be honest, I had to walk a lot on this quest. Way more than I needed to, only because I prepared like an idiot. But I want to take the time to talk about some account goals. I want this account to fund itself. A broke bitch I was and still am. So the first few days, or even weeks, will be focused on getting some reliable income. I did look up some guides for people like me, and I'll probably be doing the necessary quest for better herb runs, and the one that will make me the king of Miscellanea. I'll also probably do hunter stuff because I've heard it's good money for the time. Apart from that, I don't actually want to look at guides too much. This is new territory for me, but This time I don't want to be focused on being super efficient. After I get set up with good money making methods for bonds, I want to be more fun focused actually. For some people that means doing the stuff on the ultra theory crafted guide that tells you the quest orders and what to do in each and every step. I used to do this and noticed that when I do, all that I care about is progressing and getting to the end. This time I want to try to smell the flowers, if you will, and try to enjoy the process. Maybe actually getting invested in the quests and not just pressing space through them. Controversial, I know. I even started dubbing the quest for my own amusement while making this video. I did a horrible job and I don't plan on putting most of the clips in the video, or any videos for that matter. But maybe I would put one or two if I think I did a good job, or somehow it was funny. To be completely honest, I'm not really sure what this new series is going to be about. I'm not used to doing stuff like that at all. I'm not a YouTuber or a TikToker. And I'm aware that for people that just want to know the stories of the quest, there is By Release by Jimmy, which is a way better storyteller than me. But I think this is just for me to do something new. Just getting the clips for this one video, I had a lot of fun. I do hope that I'll get to share this thing, whatever it is, with other people that will enjoy seeing me stumble through this wonderful game. So, back at Port Sarim, we got the lobster pot of Thalzar's grave. Talk to Wormbrain.
What do you want? So, why should I be giving tea to you? What you do for Warbrain? I will not kill you. Ah, mean here, you and there. You not get peace. Okay, you know what?
他はともかく爆裂魔法のことに関しては私は誰にも負けたくないのです。行きます。我が究極の破壊魔法エクスプロージョン。
Wormbrain didn't pass diplomacy check and I had to telegraph the map, but I checked and if I did pay it would have been 10k, so yeah, better luck next time, little maggot brain. Moving on, I would like to say that we went to find a captain and purchase the right ship for the job because we are already here. Madam, no, we go to Thalzar's grave and get the map piece. And beep bap boop, open sesame, we get to the chest. However, it seems that Thalzar isn't really keen on us going to poke the beast. He raised good and valid points, but I needed rip, so you know, we can see both sides here. Wow, we have both map pieces already. What a good job we did. Now all there is to do is to get the last map piece from Melzar's Maze dungeon, get a ship and a captain, and off we go. Okay, so here I realized that Quest Helper actually tells you which specific monster has the key drop you're looking for. And I actually don't know how I feel about it. It is really useful, but it does collide with this new philosophy of stop to smell the flowers thingy. But anyway, we navigate through the color-coded maze and kill monsters that got the keys and get to Melzar himself. He got mad after all these years and now we have to kill him to get one of the keys to progress. Very sad actually. After him we got the lesser demon and now we get the map piece from the chest in the end of the maze. We put the 3 map pieces together in order to complete the map and get back to Port Sarim. We got this beauty, the Lady Lumbridge. Well, it does need to have some repairs. We go get the hammer, planks and nails needed, but got kidnapped by Evil Bob, rejected by his servant. Heroes that we are, we get back to it. 1 hammer, some planks and nails later, we got ourselves a wonderful ship. Jenkins, our cabin boy, tells us of this one guy that already retired because nobody wants an old captain. He just might take any job. Great, exactly what we are looking for. Desperation. Apparently, the guy now sells rope at Draenor village. His name is Ned. Talking to him is a bit hesitant at first, but at the end, his wish to sail was stronger than his self-preservation instincts. Wonderful. And now we go. We were having such a good time. Until disaster struck. So good to feel the salty spray on my face once again. And this mighty fine ship. She doesn't look much, but she handles like a dream. No, my ship! No, Jenkins! We crashed on the beach of Crandor. Well, at least we got here alive. Most of us, that is. No time to dilly-dally. We shall go to the dragon's lair and avenge Jenkins. This is no longer just about the drip. This is personal. And this is actually my first proper bossing experience. Which means... well, I died. Elfgar is way stronger than us, so fighting her head-on was really stupid. I had no idea how to defeat her with my current stats, and I had no intention to grind up even more levels as free-to-play. So I looked up how to safe spot her. Now, this might sound contradictory to the uninitiated to RuneScape bossing. I said I wanted to enjoy the journey, and specifically not just follow the ultimate guide and so on. Did I change my mind so fast? Sort of. I mean, I could have just paid a mil or two to get the levels necessary for protection prayers. I don't know how much exactly, and I don't really care. Leveling up prayer in free-to-play is a pain, a form of torture if you will, and also way more expensive. We are trying to get bones in here. And like I said, the main focus here is fun. Dying to a dragon 100 times to learn how to safe spot her myself doesn't sound like fun, especially when you consider that getting here takes a lot of time. Back to the game, choking to death, getting more planks and nails from the GE, with extras just in case. Going to Port Sarim, realizing I've forgotten the hammer. Getting the hammer from the bank, and now, back to it. Crash again on Crandor, grabbing 3 planks, just in case. And going back to Elfgar. This time will be different. I'm not the same as I was before. Now, I use the secret technique. The secret technique of running away after each and every attack and hiding behind a boulder. What a great hero I am. For the pros among us, this is also known as flinching. After a while I got her to 10 hit points and decided to end this like a man and fight head on. Of course, I've won like a true hero. And now, just excuse me 1 second. Oh, yeah. We just take this back to Oziak, and we are done. Well, we did it, everyone. Join me next time when I actually get the drip and redeem the bond, because now I am worthy.